It's 1 in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to bed, but I decided to make a video because typing this up would just take too much time, too many words. But the thing that upsets me the most when OCD is ever mentioned, because it seems like when people talk about OCD, they automatically connect it with being a neat freak, being a germaphobe. When in all honesty, they're completely different things. I mean, many people are both, but you are more than capable of being one or the other. I mean, case in point, look at where I live. Place is a mess. But still, I've even though I've never been officially diagnosed with OCD, it's pretty obvious to a good lot of people who have spent any major time with me that there is at least a potential that I'm borderline OCD. It was worse when I was younger, definitely, but even now to this day, there are so many things like, I mean, when I still lived with other people. There are people. I've been told that you could set your clock to my morning routine. And like even to this day, still, I have to get dressed in a specific order. It has to be underwear, socks, pants, shirt, shoes. I can't put on my shirt first and then put on underwear. I just can't do it. Very first thing, underwear, and then socks, then pants, then shirt. It has to be in that order. When I shower, I can't go start with my feet and work my way up. I can't start in the middle and spread out. I start with my hair. I shower, I clean my hair, then I clean my face, then neck, then shoulders and arms, then abdomen, then waist, and then legs, then feet. Every single time. That's how I clean myself. And, just there are certain things, like me, I'm able to just easily recognize patterns. And, like even with people, that's one of the reasons I have so much trouble interacting with people, because humans just in general can be very unpredictable creatures, and it bugs me. Not so much that like I'm just not gonna be friends with you because you refuse to do the same thing every time I see you, but like it annoys me to a certain degree. But like I do naturally find myself drawn more to people who have certain regularities in them, that like you can expect this and this out of them, like every time you see them or whatever. Like when people always say hi, I like that. But when every time you see them, they're like, "Hey, what's up? Yo, how's it going?" Different things like that. It's like, "Hey," it's like, God damn it, just pick one and stick with it, please. I don't know why. That's little stuff like that just annoys me, and also back to the whole thing about being a neat freak. I don't know why. This is something very unique to me. I've never met anyone else like this. But when I live with other people, my room just has to be the dirtiest. I don't know why. But like I can't be comfortable living with someone else and their bedroom is dirtier than mine. Normally with people it's the exact opposite. I mean, I've met people who are like, their room has to be the neatest one in the house. They'll go over it with like fucking UV lights, black lights, and all this other stuff. Okay, your room has 1,329 Jones. Mine has 1,326. I'm good. But like for me, I don't know. Like I can never live with a total slob because we'll both just get kicked out. It'll just be a battle to see who can be messier, and then there will be rats and roaches and all kinds of shit. But if I live with a total neat freak who goes out of their way to make sure every day things are clean and organized, then I'm good with just a few papers and dirty clothes just scattered about. But like my room has to be the messiest one. I just can't live somewhere where my room isn't the messiest. For some reason, I just can't be comfortable there. I don't know why that is. I really don't understand it. I can't explain it. That's just how it is. But like, I've definitely gotten better as I've gotten older. Like for one thing, I used to count my steps. I don't know when it started, but I really started noticing it and paying attention to it when I was in high school. It was really bad. Like going from one class to another. For one thing, the floor had white tiles with a few random blue tiles scattered about. So I had to make sure not to step on those blue tiles, which was hard to do in a crowded hallway at times. And then, but I was also actively counting my steps. People always thought that I looked down when I walked because, like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm avoiding eye contact, I don't want to see anybody. But no, in all honesty, I was counting how many steps I took, and I had to take an even number of steps with my right foot and my left foot. I don't do that anymore. At least I don't actively look to make sure I'm taking the same amount. I'm trying not to pay attention to it because that always drove me nuts. But it's like I could, if I started on my right foot, I had to end on my left. I had to take 22 steps. I can't take 23. Ugh. And but yeah, that's just, it's little things like that. Like I said, I don't count my steps anymore. It's not as bad as I'm not as bad as I used to be. I'm getting more and more control over it. But like for me, yeah, it's just I just needed to mention one more time. It kind of bugs me that people associate OCD and neat freak and that they're one and the same. They oftentimes all link together, but it's not the exact same disease. It's not. I have no idea how to end this. So, good night, everybody!